I need a new browser. Yeah, I think I'm done with Chrome. I'm getting to a point where I'm done with Chrome. Wow, Chrome really is. Holy moly, man. Wow, Chrome really fucked up, man. What happened to Chrome? Oh my god. And that's been happening to me lately too. Jesus Christ. It's time to look for a new browser. Chrome crashed on me. You know when you get that all snap? You know when the Chrome browser turns white and you get that all snap? You know when Chrome completely crashes and you get the white screen? That's what happened. I was just talking to you guys, and then all of a sudden Chrome just turned the white. I get the Chrome. It's been happening to me lately, but lately it's been happening since the last update. Since I updated Chrome last, because Chrome automatically updates its own. So I noticed since the last update of Chrome, my browser's been crashing. This is the first time I did it on a live stream. Because right now, see, I'm using YouTube Studio. So this screen crashed. I had the white screen that says all snap. So then I had to refresh it. I came back here, but the camera, it already killed my camera. It disconnected my camera. So I tried disconnecting the camera, put it back in, didn't work, it didn't matter. It already had killed the so I went in it, I saw the chat. So I put be right back. I just put and I just ended the chat. So I need to find a new browser. I need to find a more reliable browser. This browser is horrible now. It's been happening to me lately since the Chrome update. So I don't know what's going on with Chrome lately. It's been happening to me that it's just crashing. Like I haven't had that in a long time where the screen just went white on me. And you get that all snap, Chrome just crash. You know what I'm talking about? When the whole Chrome browser turns white. I had Firefox for that, but then I had issues with them. That's why I came over to Chrome. Firefox used to be worse. I'm very close to going to Edge. I'm thinking about using Microsoft Edge. I'm really close to using Microsoft Edge because it's built into Windows. I'm thinking about using Edge. I'm really thinking about using Edge because I can't, because I don't want Brave browser. I tried all of those years ago. Brave, that's the crypto browser. I don't want to try all that stuff. But Chrome has been horrible lately. Horrible. At least for live streaming, I can't depend on that. No, because I'm at the point now where I don't want to open up too many tabs because I'm afraid it's going to crash Chrome. I mean, this is absurd. This should not be happening right now. I have this computer. Yeah, it's older, but I have 16 gigs of RAM. I don't know why it's a memory issue. Let me see. I'm gonna Google. Let me Google something about Chrome. Let me just Google something. Okay, let me move this cable out the way. It's really infuriating. So it's not even the connection. It's always Chrome. It's always Chrome. Chrome is something. Free up memory. No, I don't want to free up memory. I have enough memory. This is stupid. This is fucking annoying. Free up memory. I have 16 gigs of memory. How much fucking memory this thing needs? It's a fucking joke with this fucking Chrome. Unbelievable, man. I don't want to try Brave. I have Brave. I don't want to try that shitty browser. Privacy shit. That shit doesn't fucking matter to me. I don't want to try Brave. I had all that shit. That's why you gotta understand something. When I set up this computer, I'm trying to keep it at a minimum. I only have a few programs installed on this one. And I did it on purpose because I don't want to clutter this one with too many programs running in the background and other stuff. So right now I only have two browsers on this one. I have the Edge browser, which I don't even use. Then I have the Chrome browser that I installed here. I don't have no background programs running here. I don't want because I just not letting me post in chat. This is a test. Okay, I don't know. But I noticed that Chrome has been crashing lately since I did an update. Because I think it was about a week ago. I think there was an update for Chrome. And I'm not running stuff. I'm not running too many stuff. Believe me. I'm trying to keep this at a minimum. Because right now this PC is dedicated for streaming. I don't have too much stuff in here. Yeah, I'm doing FTA right now, but that doesn't require nothing. And then extensions. I don't have that many extensions. The only extension I have on this one, because I want to check my crypto once in a while, is I have Firefox. I mean, Firefox. No, I read something about that. I'm gonna have to clear the. But I don't want to do. I don't want to clear the. I don't want to clear the cache now. I have stuff there. I have to log into stuff. I don't want to retype everything over and over. It shouldn't get to that point. It's annoying. It really is annoying. I'm seriously thinking about using Edge only for now. Because Chrome has been shitty. It's been, I'm saying, TB Journey out the fucking window. I'm done. It's been shitty lately. Been doing this shit for months. But today is the first time that I got the white screen of death. I got the white screen of death. That's the one with the, oh, snap. You know, I got the little blue button that says, oh, snap. And I've been getting that one lately. And I haven't seen that one in a long time. But since I did an update, I guess recently with Chrome, I had a Chrome update. I guess I did that. I've been getting the white screen of death or whatever it's called. I mean, it was gone the whole thing. And what I did, I had to go back. I had to refresh it just to see my live stream. But by then my screen went blank. My camera light went off because it got two little blue LEDs that tell me when the camera's on, and those lights went off. So it killed my camera. I don't know what the hell it is. No, but I got in that recently, not on a live stream. Recently in this computer, I was like, for example, QRZ. I was on QRZ the other, just QRZ, just QRZ. I'm on QRZ, and all of a sudden I get the all snap screen, just all white on QRZ. Jesus. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna set up my YouTube account, and I just gotta you remember these settings in YouTube, and that's it. And that's it. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna maybe my next live stream I'll do. I'm gonna try Edge. I'm gonna try my next live stream. I'm gonna try Edge just to see, because this is ridiculous. I can't have this. I can't have this happening all the time. It's not acceptable. This is not acceptable. This thing has 16 gigs of RAM. It has good video on it. Um, I don't have my hard drive is not cluttered. I'm using an SSD drive. I have gigabit internet. This should not be happening to me. This is a fucking joke. This is stupid. They need to stop updating it if you can't fix it. I don't know what they keep updating it for. They should not fix something. Don't fix something if it wasn't broken. Now they broke it. Jesus Christ. Ugh. Yeah. All right. Anyway, let's go back to the topic before. Yeah. So you were saying earlier, yeah, I find SSB exhausting, like DMR. Exactly. When I go into when DMR, I've talked to a couple of people. What I do, like what I've been doing all recently, is when I go on DMR, I just monitor it, right? I just monitor it. Let me close these other tabs. Let me just close I had two other tabs open. So, and by the way, this tab crash. This tab. I had two other tabs. They didn't crash. This tab crash. Might as well close this one too. There you go. So now I only have one tab. I have this one now. That's it. Keeping it to a minimum now. Yeah, so actually let me turn off this radio too, because I don't want to talk on DMR anyway. Yeah, but what I do on DMR lately, I just log in. My radio. I just monitor. If I see a call sign like a new country, then I'll jump in. I jump in. That's what I do. That's what I've been doing DMR lately. I only been talking to a new countries. That's it. That's all I've been doing lately. So you don't see me on DMR much. I only been talking to new countries. Sometimes when I talk to a new country, the other guys see me and they want to talk to me. Then I'll stay there for a few months talking to them. But I try not to talk too much anymore, because I just haven't had time either, and a lot of stuff. But also, you know, last not last Saturday, the week before, when they had the contest, they had the worldwide contest and all that. I I went I did a few minutes on a single sideband. I spoke to about three people. Two of them were like forever. The third one was actually the best one, because that was the one that I got a new country. So that one, so three separate contacts. I was in, and then I was out of there. I said, okay, I'm done. Yeah, it is exhausting, especially like you just said. I'm not used to talking a lot, being shy. Good thing there's FTA. So no, and that's what I would do. It's there. Sometimes you want to take a break from FTA for a few, and I go there. I do that. But I'm not. I don't want to be exclusively single side. I just can't. I can't. I can't do all that. I can't. I can't be on the whole day doing a single side, man. I may try it one day. I may just try it one day, but not now. I don't want to do that. But and you did it on 20, which is busier. 20, at least 20 is busier. It's busier with at least 20 and all that. But yeah, I understand. I'm the same way. Mary DX, I'm the same way. Because DMR, the same thing. That's the way I feel about DMR. So what I do now, I just monitor. I'll open up and I'll just monitor. Or if I feel like I want to talk to somebody, I see somebody real quick, I just say hello. But I don't talk every day. I'm done with that. I don't do that every day now. I do FTA when I can. I do FTA a lot more, but the voice thing, no, I still don't. Because it's exhausting. It is exhausting. Because I was wondering, I was like, when I saw your single sidebar, I'm like, yeah. And another thing is, a lot of them, you already have made contact with them. So unless it's a new country, that's my thing. For me, if I were to do single sidebar, I'm gonna be talking to the same people. Yeah, I mean, look at my, you know, like I'm already to a point now where, you know, well, yeah, I'll make voice contacts, but not right now. I want to get at least another. Or eventually when I get the general, I'll make a few. But I don't think I'm ever gonna get to the point where I'm gonna be exclusively single sidebar. I because that's who we are. Introverted people get exhausted like this. Like when I do live streams. After I do live streams, I'm exhausted. When I do a live stream like this, because I'm an introverted person, at the end of the live stream, I'm exhausted for the rest of the day. It wears me out. It wears you out. So yeah. Yeah, good thing there's FT exactly, my rated X. RRT08. I tried Brave long time ago. I even had that link to my Gemini account for the crypto because they give you a token. I know Brave, they give you a token every time you use Brave. And I was like, I'm done with this crap. I'm scratching my sorry, I'm scratching my leg right now. I need to pull up myself. I need to stand up. I'm getting my swollen ankles thing again now. That's the other thing. So I'm sorry the thing crashed, the Chrome. I'm gonna look into. I'm gonna just use Edge. I don't want to use a new browser. I don't want to use Opera. I don't want to try all these. I tried them all years ago. Believe me, I tried them all. I tried them all, even the ones that are very obscure ones. You know, because this computer is only for streaming and FTA, and that's it. I don't really want to have 5 different browsers in here. I don't want to deal with that. You know, and that's what I use this for FTA, and it's just that I think Chrome is just getting bloated. I hate to say it. You see, when I stopped using Firefox years ago, because it got bloated, it got really bloated, and then a lot of people went to Chrome. Now Chrome is the bloated browser now. So now people are probably going to flock back to another browser. So yeah. Glenn Dawson not letting me post in the chat. This is a test. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. So might delete Chrome and reload. I don't know. Maybe I do that. Maybe I uninstall Chrome, put a new version, new copy of Chrome. Maybe because this thing's been updated so many times, it's probably something going on. It's bloated. It's bloated. I know. The same thing happened to me. Married DXL. When I worked at a call center, I worked for 311, and this is the time this is a stressful time in my life because I remember my mom was terminally ill. She was in a hospice, and I would go to the call center, and the call center they have very strict rules. You can't, I couldn't even put my phone down. I had to hide my phone. They said no, you can't even have your phone on your, and they will monitor my calls because it was related to the city agency. And you really have to be on pins and needles. I was so exhausted after that. I quit after a few months. I quit the job. One day I just stopped calling. I didn't even call them. That job, when I quit that job, I didn't even call them. They were calling me. And finally, on the second day, third day, calling me, I said, no, I'm not coming in no more. I'm done. That's it. It wore me out. It wore me out. And mind you, again, I'm a very shy person, introverted person. At that time, I was even more shy. And that job, the 311 job, people were cursing me out and all that. It was a citywide call center job. So people complained about everything, about parking tickets. If their car got towed, I had to tell them where to locate their car. So they would blame it on me. If they had to make a complaint to the police about somebody playing noise across the street, I had to handle all those calls. It was a stressful job. It was a very stressful job, call center job. Of course, they tell you never take it personal. I never took it personal, but it was exhausting. It was exhausting. When I got home, my phone would ring. I didn't pick up my phone, and I mean the biggest mistake I made was I had the overnight shift, not the overnight shift, PM shift. It was from 3 in the afternoon to 11 at night. That shift was a little more. It slows down after 7 o'clock because city agencies close down after 7 or 6 o'clock. So from like 8 p.m. all the way to 11 p.m., it really would slow down. My mistake was I switched to the day shift, 7 in the morning to 3 in the afternoon. I was handling 200 or 300 calls a day, non-stop ringing, non-stop ringing. And you get a couple of 15-minute breaks, and then you have your lunch break. That shit messed me up. That shift messed me up. That's the shift that broke me. The day shift. Because I wanted to come home at a certain time. I wanted to be home, enjoy the evening, and then the problem with that shift is I had to be there 7 in the morning. So I had to take the subway from the Bronx all the way to Brooklyn. So I had to get up like at 5 o'clock in the morning, quarter to 5 in the morning. I had to be out the door at 5 o'clock, 5:10, 5:15. I had to be out the door, literally. The commute was almost a 2 hour commute. So that wore me out. Then I had to deal with 8 hours of that punishment. Then to get back on the subway for another 2 hours back home. I said, fuck this shit. I was fucking done. I was done within like 3 months. I was done. I said, fuck this shit. I had a company call me a few days ago about that because I sent out for a call center job, but this is for housing authority in Queens. And I said I may try it again, but now that I'm more, but 311 itself, I would never do that again for a day job. No, too many people. I lost faith in humanity. All right, I lost faith in humanity. The way people talk to people, the way they were talking to me, I lost faith in humanity. When I would get on the subway, I would look at people, especially people that are like, people that I knew. And I'm not trying to knock because I was poor too. But there were some people I looked at them with disdain because I would look at them like, who the fuck are you? You fucking entitled fucking bitch calling me, talking to me about where the fuck is my welfare fucking payment. Like, first of all, you didn't even fucking work for that shit. And that's the way they talk to you, like you fucking owe them everything. You know who are the worst people out of all, Married to Dexter? The senior citizens. They're the most fucking bitter people, incorrigible people. Deal with them on a regular basis for senior housing, 311 and all that shit. They're the most fucking, and you literally, I fucking couldn't stand. I kept telling my wife when I would come home, if when I get that old, if I'm like that, just fucking shoot me. I fucking told her that. I told her that. I told her, if I ever get that fucking grumpy and disgusting, just fucking shoot me. Seriously. I was that fucking, I lost faith in humanity that much. being a 311 operator, because I got to deal with people every fucking day complaining about the most stupidest shit. I mean, they complain about the most stupidest shit. I can imagine now with all the fucking migrants and all that shit. Or complaining about, like, oh, this person has a Trump flag across the street. Oh, that's what I was dealing with every fucking day in that job. That's why I would call center job. Oh my God. And you trying to be polite. You have to be professional. You're looking up the information. They fucking, yeah. You could tell the ones that I'm gonna say you know who we're talking about. You know what I'm talking about? LaQuisha with the 6 kids. LaQuisha with the 6 kids. Well, I ain't got time for that. I ain't get my food stamps. I ain't get my food stamps. I ain't get my food stamps. I got to feed my 6 kids from 5 different baby daddy. That's what I had to deal with that shit every fucking day. I had to deal with that shit. Oh my God. No, I was no lie. I was drinking almost every fucking day. I had to have when I got home. I had a beer. I was a beer in my head. Like, I feel you, my radio for call center. I feel for you. I did the worst call center. 311 is the worst call center. New York City 311 is the worst call center. Period. I did the Super Bowl call centers. That's the Super Bowl call center. On the day shift. 300 fucking calls a day. Bring, bring, bring. Oh my God. I had 2 screens with my what's that brand? Sennheiser little thing with the microphone. And I had the Siebel software and all that. Fucking all this database shit. Then fucking New York City agencies, and I had to fucking you need to if your benefits are coming, you need to call your caseworker. I already called my caseworker. He didn't pick up the phone because look at my baby daddy ain't giving me no money for my kids. Yeah. Because LaQuisha can't feel fucking 6 fucking mistakes. She can't feed her 6 mistakes with 5 different baby daddy. Now you would think after your 2nd baby daddy, you will learn to not fucking give it up to the next guy. Oh my God! Can I get more likes for this? Come on, man. Yeah, I feel you, my Red DX. Oh my God, I feel for you. Call center job. That is when you said that. That's it. I just got flashbacks right now. Cold sweat. Oh my God, cold sweat. Cold sweat. Nightmare. I wake up. I wake up in the middle of the night. Oh, I don't work there no more. Okay. Oh, I can go back to sleep. Oh my God, I got a flashback. I seen a guy. There was a guy that he quit. He was like 2 seats from me. And he was like, one day he just snapped. He was like, well, if you can shut the fuck up and let me finish talking to you. And he got up. He got up. He got. I knew he was gonna crack. He got up and he took the keyboard. He went, bing, 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 bing. He's like, fucking quit. I'm done with this fucking shit. And he fucking walked out. He walked out. He walked out. He walked out. He snapped. He snapped. Well, I seen that guy. I'm here, talking. All of a sudden I hear he just starts. Well, bitch, if you can't, if you, what he said? He said, well, if you can't, well, I forgot how he said. Well, if you shut the fuck up, bitch, and let me explain, then maybe you want to be this fucking. Yeah, I forgot what he said. And then he just took the keyboard. He went bang, bang. All the keys were flying all over the place. I had to take cover. The keyboard, computer keyboard. He went bang, 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 bang. And he just left. He said, I fucking quit this fucking place. He left. He left. The supervisor, no, come. He said, you can't fuck this place. He fucking left. He left. He fucking stormed out of there, out of the call center. And I felt like doing that so many times. I felt like doing that. Because I'm telling you, I lost faith in humanity. Because a lot of people are shit when it comes to that entitlement shit. You old people, I'm 58. You people that are in the 80s and all, some of you people are fucking shit. Are shit. All right? Because I heard them. I hear them. Oh my God, sense of entitlement is not even funny. That's how big it is. Oh, yeah, I'm a senior citizen. Senior citizen. I'm a senior citizen. I'm a senior. You know who you're talking to? I'm a senior citizen. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm telling you. Oh my God. Call center. Oh my God. Okay. All right. I need some smelling salts, man. Oh, okay. I'm all right. Let me wake up a nightmare. Call center. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not using Safari either. Forget about Safari. Edge uses Chromium as an engine, but no Google. I don't know. I might look into Edge for now because this Chrome browser is too much crashing. I can't be starting live streams because this browser can't keep up. I'm sorry. I know I'm a sexy beast, but you got to keep up with a sexy beast like me. Jesus Christ, must be the sexiness. Oh my God. Can't keep up with the sexiness. I get it. Can't keep up with the can't keep up with the moves, baby. Can't keep up with the we're gonna see it later. We're gonna see it later. There you go. Somebody record that and make a meme out of it. Make a short. Maybe I edit and put a short on it and Hey guy. Mary DX says, you don't have to leave. But anyway, remind me about that call center. Yeah, let me check the local time here. Local time is 12:29 p.m. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, I know. I think that Edge also has their own snap screen, whatever. They don't have a crash screen, but it's been happening a lot on Chrome lately. That's the problem that I'm having with Chrome, and I think it's because since their last update, because I get it every day now. Every day I get that crash from Chrome. So there's something wrong with Chrome now. There's an update that need to fix it. And I could be on any website. I could be on YouTube just watching a movie. I could be YouTube just watching a video. All suddenly the screen turns white, and then I get that, oh snap, your Chrome crashed. whatever it says. I don't know what the hell it says. You know, it just wipes everything out, and that's it. I'm like, what the hell is happening? I was just watching a video. Just a video, not even just any video. It's just crazy. Yeah, Edge uses Chromium as RRT 08 Edge is Chrome based, but I also heard that is better than what we had before. Because every browser goes through its thing. Like when I remember years ago, I used to use Internet Explorer. Internet Explorer, many years ago, it was a Netscape Navigator. Then they went out of business. Then it was Internet Explorer, and then after Internet Explorer for a few years, then Firefox. That was the big one. Firefox for a few years, I was using Firefox. It was fine, and then one day Firefox got bloated. It just got bloated and slow, crashing, and then finally Google came out with Chrome or Chrome, whatever Chrome on Google, I don't know. And then I said, "Oh, I'm gonna try Chrome." And Chrome was very good, but it seems like Chrome now is bloated now because, of course, they got their own apps, whatever. And who knows? I don't know. It just got bloated. So maybe it's time to go back to maybe I use Microsoft Edge. I haven't really given it a shot. I mean, maybe it's time to give it a shot. Microsoft Edge. I mean, it looks good. I might as well give it a shot. Well, in my next live stream, I'm just gonna do Microsoft Edge, and that'll be that. And I don't have that many extensions on Chrome. All I have is my MetaMask wallet. I'll tell you what I have on Chrome right now. I only have like five extensions. That's it. I have, of course, the Honey app. Because, that's for the promo codes, and sometimes it finds you a good price. I have the TubeBuddy app, which I use. I use TubeBuddy for when I work on my YouTube videos. It tells me, it helps me out with keywords and all that. So I have a TubeBuddy extension. And then I have one extension for Terra Luna because I have crypto. I have Terra Luna crypto, Terra crypto, which I think that one I can remove. I think that one I can remove from here. Maybe that, but I don't think that's the cause of all this. And then I have MetaMask. MetaMask is one of my crypto wallets, and that's it. That's no more. I have no other extensions. I don't have like a whole bunch of bloated extensions. I don't have any of that. So I don't know. Now I did recommend when I saw it on the Google AI, it says that I should clear my I guess like the cache, maybe the history. I'm gonna try that. I'll do that maybe tonight. I'll clear the cache and the history. See if that helps. And that's it. It could be that. It could be that it got bloated because of the history. Or something like that. Maybe I just clear the history or something. But I don't really want to clear the history because sometimes I like to type a few things. I can remember what I did last few days ago. Remember the website. So if I clear the history, it kind of defeats the purpose of why I have the history. But maybe the history file is so big, I'm going to have to clear it out anyway. So yeah, it could be that too. Yeah, Safari's not going to happen. I don't want no Apple browser here. I'm done with that. And hello, James Farley. Hope you're doing well. And sorry for my ranting here, but I was just talking about call center job, and yeah, I know that's the way I felt every time I did a call center job. At the end of the day, I was exhausted. I was horrible. I noticed that when I try to do single sideband and I struggle to take down call signs, that's another thing too. You got to have a good ear for that stuff, and sometimes that's another reason why I'm not a big fan of. On contests, I try, I do it. Right now, I'm kind of easing myself into, that's why everybody's different. When you get into a radio hobby, when people try to tell you, "Oh, I'm a single sideband guy, nah, I'm a voice guy," and that's it. Everybody is built differently. Like me, I am not a voice guy. I don't want to be a voice guy. I done enough voice in my life to know that I'm gonna say it. I'm sorry, people are gonna get offended by it. I've done a lot of voice communication in my life to know that people suck. A lot of people. I'm gonna say. It, I'm gonna say. It, I'm gonna. I'm sorry. Gonna offend some people. People suck, and what I mean that by that is a lot of people do. They may not realize it, but they suck. You know, I worked at a call center, so I can tell you I'm not joking when I tell you I lost faith in humanity. I lost faith in humanity. A lot of people suck, straight up. So I didn't want to get my license to talk to. I don't want to get my license to eventually get my general to go down to 7200 and hear this. I don't want to hear people at 7200. I don't want to hear grumpy old people. You know, my prostate. I don't care about all that. I don't care about your fucking health issues. I'm gonna say I don't care. I don't want to hear that over the air. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear about how big your radio is. I just want to make a contact. That's it. That's why I'm never gonna be a rag chewer. Scratch that one off the list. Not gonna be a rag chewer. Unless I know you very well. We talked a few times and we got this rapport. Scratch that one off right away. Because I go to I DMR. I'm on DMR, same thing. You got your rag chewers in there, and you got your people that want to make contact. I talk to the people that want to make contact. The rag chewers, I'll talk to them one time because they either call me out and I have to talk to them, and I'll give them the courtesy to talk. But I'm already saying, okay, but let's wrap it up. I want to move on. I can't. I'm an introvert. Introvert people we don't want, and that goes for everything in life. Introverted people don't care about small talk. We don't care about small talk. If I'm waiting for the bus down there or I'm waiting for my son in school, I don't want somebody to come up to me and start doing small talk. Unless you're gonna talk something very interesting and relevant to me that I'm gonna be interested in, I don't care. I don't want to hear you talk small talk to me. I'm sorry. Because I got the impression already about people in general. My life experience tells me that a lot of people are selfish. Well, I'm not going to kid myself about that. Okay. So and when I worked at a call center, I saw it firsthand. I saw how people can be so nasty and rude, even though you're trying to help them with a problem. You're paid to help people, and they still treat you like shit. And let me tell you something, the biggest culprit of those people were old people. Old people. I'm talking about a lot older than why I am. I mean, really nasty people. And I was like, man. And what I was thinking about was, no wonder your fucking son or daughter don't want to live with you. No wonder they stuck you in a home. I swear to God, that's the way I was talking. And I want to say that to them. No wonder you live alone. No wonder you live alone, because you was probably a shitty person to them all those years. Because my wife works in healthcare. She sees it in the hospital. There's people in the hospital that nobody comes to see them because they were shitty people. They were shitty people in their life. And trust me, I have a few brothers and sisters. They're all shitty people now. And if something would have happened to them, I already said it. Don't call me. Don't call me. Don't call me. Do not call me. Do not call me. You need to go. Fuck you. That's it. You're done. You didn't fucking look out for me. You didn't want to fucking help me out when I fucking needed help, when I was down and out and all that shit. Now you want my fucking help? That's the way people are. That's what I learned a long time ago. A lot of people, telling you, 311. That's the. I will not take back. I will not take back the experience. But I learned a lot about people. That job really taught me about, I lost faith in humanity and a lot of people. When I would ride that subway home, I would look at people like, I hate to say it, I would say, you know what, we need another fucking disaster to happen one day. Because it seems like that's the only time that people get together. Oh my God! Oh my God! You know? Everybody in the subway car is obnoxious. They talk on the phone loud. On the phone, like everybody wants to hear the conversation. Or you're sitting there, somebody wants to rub up against you. They take, you're right there. Like, this is your chair. This is where you sit at. And instead of, respecting your space, they want to be right here. Or worse, they want you to smell their ass. Right there. You're sitting on the subway car. You're sitting right here, and the guy's ass is right here. You know? Like, they have no sense of space. And we just went through a pandemic. You know? I'm serious. You think I'm being crazy? I have to be a little entertaining about it. But it's true. We need like another fucking disaster to remind people. You know, because it seems like people didn't learn their lesson. Because when I go pick up my son at school, they fucking literally, I'm standing here. I'm standing here. Yeah, all this space around you. She has to stand right next to me. And I'm standing right here like, do you have to stand right next to me? Can you move a little further? You know, I don't want to breathe in your fucking germs over to me. Didn't we just go through a pandemic? Seriously. They stand right there. Can you move? Oh, I want them moving. Like, people got to invade your space. You know? Like my driveway. It's like if we don't put our car in the driveway, somebody will block my driveway. So I cannot use my garage no more. If I use my garage, somebody's going to block my driveway. Because it's stupid. They're stupid people. So we have to put our car on the driveway. So that way, now nobody can block the driveway. Only we can block our own driveway. Like, there's no logic. There's no common sense. And a lot of it is because the way they were raised. That's the way they were raised. To be stupid. Like, they have no sense of space. They do. They have no sense of space. No sense of space. Like, we need like another catastrophe to remind us about it. And that's only short-lived. I got LED lights up there. And yeah, thank you. I try to be funny, but yeah, see, I got LED lights up there. Oh, LED lights. Yeah. Like color lights, they change different colors. Because at one time I had this reverse and that was in the background, but now, I have a different way. Yeah, so eventually I might put it all around one day. I don't know. LED lights. Curtis. Yeah. But yeah, it's like people have no sense of space. You know? Like, people just like want to invade people's spaces. Like, respect people's space. That's a lot of conflicts in the world will not happen if people respect the other person's space. A lot of conflicts. It just fights in general. When that happens, people respect space. It's a fact. It's just a fact. People can disagree with me, that's fine. But a lot of it is because of space. Yeah. Different Gear TV. Hello, I hope you're doing. Yeah, I kept getting that all snap. Something went wrong. I'm getting it lately on this browser. Yeah, exactly that one. All snap. Something went wrong too, or something, whatever. and the screen goes blank. I think I'm gonna try next live stream whenever I'm gonna try the Edge. Well, not today because I might do one tonight, but because I need to now, I'm gonna have to import some of my logins because Edge, I told him not to import anything. I don't want to import everything. So I'm gonna like with Edge, I'll start over. I'll just manually put it. And don't sync that with Google. Because I'll tell that one, please do not sync with Google, please. Just don't do it. I don't want to sync with Google. No, if I use a new browser, I don't want to sync with Google. Okay? Because Google is like, seriously, they just want to take over the world already. They want to know everything. How many times a day you shit, they want to fucking know. Jesus Christ, Google. What kind of toilet tissue do they use? It's like everything Google. How about sending me more views, Google? Hey, Google, how about that? I work for you guys. How about sending me more fucking views over here? You get enough views. How about sending me some? Fucker. Jesus Christ, fucking Google. Fucking Google wants to know all my contacts. Google wants to know all my fucking logins. Fucking password manager shit. No wonder Chrome is fucking bloated. Chrome is bloated because of all that shit. How many fucking ads? He watches this. Let's give him more of this. That's why Chrome is bloated. Thanks, Google. Fucking up Chrome. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Mary Dear said, yeah, I have been told that 90% of calls in a police control, yeah, it's not emergency. Because that's the other thing when as a 311 operator, I had to differentiate. That's why they call it probing. When people used to call 311, you gotta ask certain questions. Depending on what it is. Of course, a lot of it is non-emergency. It's called non-emergency call center or non-emergency. But once in a while, it could be an emergency. So sometimes, for example, like somebody called me and they said, I'll give you an example. Like they'll say like, oh, it's a complaint, but they'll be like, oh, but there's people hanging out in front of my house and they're playing loud music. Okay, that's not an emergency. Okay. But they're messing around with people walking by. Okay, now they're harassing. Now I could call the police. I could bring in the police. It's not an actual emergency, but I could bring the police at least to take a look at it. Because once you start messing with the public, it's like things like that. So you have to keep asking. And sometimes they don't want to ask some questions. Like, well, who the hell are you? And I actually get that a lot. Who the hell are you asking? I said, I need to ask you these questions because depending on how you answer it, I can go this way with it, or I have to go this way with it. And that's why you gotta have patience too for call center. And I got to the point where I said I had enough. But I was going through a tough time at that time. My mother was terminally ill. She was in the hospice. I knew she wasn't going to live more than a few months. So I was already thinking about that. Every day I would think about my mother. And then to deal with stupid shit like that, I wanted to fucking chew somebody's head off. Like, you think you got real motherfucking problems? I'm going to tell you my fucking... How about me telling you my fucking problems, motherfucker? I would tell them like that. I want to tell them that. I mean, I want to tell them, but I couldn't. Because I would got fired on the spot. Seriously. And I'm telling you, old fuckers are the biggest culprits. You old fuckers out there. I'm a senior citizen. I'm entitled to. Oh my God, I wanted to fucking ring. If I could go over the phone and ring somebody's fucking neck, I would. Ring their fucking neck. Fucking No wonder they live alone. You live alone because you deserve to be alone. Got no empathy for you. Evil granny. Grumpy ass grandpa. Whatever the fuck. Same people that I see on Talk Group 91, the other guy was like, you sound horrible. No, you're a jerk off. You just don't know how to fucking talk to people, you fucking dick. You said that shit to my face, I would have. You said that to me, I'd take this fucking walkie-talkie and shove it down your mouth. Stupid ham. Fucking. People sometimes they talk like they have no filter. Like they just talk to people like that. I don't let people talk to me like that. I'm sorry. You talk to me like that, I'm gonna fucking. You're gonna fucking hear from me, or I'm gonna ring you through. I'm gonna ring your fucking neck. Fucking. I'm gonna make a video of that guy when he comes out. I'm gonna record him now, so you can hear how he talks to people. Because I had to chime in. That guy, I chimed in. I chimed in on that fucking guy. I told him, listen, you're fucking. I didn't even curse. I said, listen, you're being a jerk. You know that, right? How is that so? How is that so? You're being obnoxious. No, I'm not being obnoxious. I said, you know, I think you're drunk. That's what it is. I think you're drunk. You live alone. You know, you live with 5 cats and a dog. And, you know, you're a jerk off. And nobody wants to be around you. And you come on to Talk Group 91 just to belittle everybody because you've been a ham for 35 years. Like that gives you the fucking excuse to be a jerk off to everybody in there. Fucking guy. Thank you, Glenn. That's it. My favorite YouTube channel. I hope so. Well, I mean, I don't strive to be the best. You know, my favorite, whatever. I'm just me. Yeah, it's been out the window because of Chrome. Chrome crashed my live stream earlier. I was on for a few hours and then Chrome killed it. Chrome with that. Oh snap! Your browser crashed. Something went wrong with your browser. Oh snap! Oh snap! Your browser crashed. You lost your live stream. Oh snap! We're monitoring every move you make because we're Chrome. We know everything you do, what you see, why you watch. We know everything about you. Oh snap! Yeah, PG out the window. And then, of course, we talked about when I worked in a call center. Another horrible job. Call centers. Oh my God. Yeah, I sent my resume a couple of weeks ago. I can't believe I'm actually applied for another call center. It was for Department NYCHA, New York City Housing Authority. So they didn't call me. I think they did call me. I think that was them that called me. But I heard the voicemail. I said, I don't think I want to do it. So I didn't call back. I said, forget it. So I'm still looking. I'm looking for something. But I don't think I want to do a NYCHA call center. Because I'm going to hear those people. I ain't getting no heat. I ain't getting no heat. I ain't getting no heat. I ain't getting no hot water. Oh my God. Oh, I don't want to hear that. Sorry. I don't want to hear that. Hello, Radio Friend TV. Hello from Germany. And hello, my friend. Yeah. Mary Dixon, be right back. I'm going to get something to eat. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, no mention of call. Blank. It's okay. No, I brought me memory because when when you're talking about single sideband and talking to people, I'm the same way. I'm not a voice guy. I know people think to the contrary because I'm on a live stream. I love to talk to people on the air. Quite the opposite. I'm quite the opposite when it comes to, you know. Single sideband. I know people tell me all the time, you're missing a lot, man. You don't got your general. You could be making contact. I got contacts, bro. I got the DX100 on my QRZ. Come on, bro. I got the USA 50. I just got the USA 50. I make enough contacts. Yeah, can I make more than 20 meters? Yeah, of course I can, but I don't want to talk either. I don't want to talk all day on. I don't have time for that. I have a life, man. I can't be talking 20 meters for it's exhausting, bro. Can't do that. You can't. I just don't have time for that. I'm sorry, bro. That's why I everything Apple. I don't know about that either. I had Apple. I had Macs. I had all that. It's just another closed system. That's a closed system. That's even worse. If you don't upgrade, I had Mac. I remember I bought a Mac Mini. Well, yeah, bought a Mac Mini, and within 3 years, it was almost obsolete. Within 5 years, I couldn't use it anymore. I couldn't even update the browsers on that Mac Mini, any of them. And that was like, and that Mac Mini was not cheap. I remember it was like almost $700. I think it was like $700 when it first came out. The Mac Mini, Intel based Mac. I forgot which one. It was like $699, and we upgraded the RAM on there. I remember the memory. We doubled the RAM on there or whatever. It was like $700 for this. It was a fucking joke. It was crazy. Now I'm fine with PC. I don't care. It's just these things happen. These things happen anyway. I know I'm ranting, but I really believe I think the last Chrome update messed Chrome up because I've been getting that error a lot. I've been getting that error a lot. Yeah. Well, you're gonna hear a lot tonight. Ron Sear, hello from Montreal. Hey, here you go. Hey, we. Let me see what else I missed. I don't want to miss nobody's reading. Funny, thank you. Yeah, that's why. Yeah. Have a look. Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't, I'm not knocking. What I'm saying is that everything, some things are good, some things are bad. Like for example, like I said, years ago, Chrome used to be very good browser, but over time, I noticed it got bloated. Now, and I tried Brave browser. I tried all of them. They all have their whatever. These things happen. I'm just being melodramatic sometimes. That's all. But definitely Chrome. Since I updated about I think it's a few days now, maybe a week. They had an update, and I noticed I'm getting that all snap. Something went wrong too. I'm getting that often, and sometimes multiple times a day. I know yesterday I got it. Today I just got it on my live stream on this browser. I got it on this tab because on this tab I had a few tabs, and it was on this tab that killed the live stream. And then I know I've been getting it every day for sometimes multiple times a day, a couple of times. Like yesterday, I was on QRZ and I just got it right there. Earlier yesterday, I was watching a video and I got it there. So I know there's something going on with. I'm gonna try a few things. I'm probably gonna clear the history and do things like that. But they're saying it's attributed to a memory issue. So we'll see. Yeah. Or maybe what I'll just do is just for the live stream, I'll use Edge browser. You know. You know. I may try DuckDuckGo. Who knows? I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe just for live stream, I'll try just Edge because I don't want nothing else bloated with Edge, and then that way Edge is running on that. And if Chrome crashes, that's Chrome. That's not Edge. It's two separate browsers. So okay. So maybe the live stream, I'll just use Edge just for this YouTube Studio. What I'm looking at now for the YouTube Studio. You know. So I'll try something. I'll try different things. Yeah. Curtis, thank you for the scanners. Stations. I don't understand. Scanner stations. Oh, you're talking about the scanners? Yeah, but I have more scanners. I have mobile ones upstairs. But what happened is I've been doing on my live stream down here lately. Eventually, I'm gonna bring everything back down. I'm gonna put the shelving up here again. I'm gonna have everything back down. I have a lot of radios upstairs. I have a lot of, but right now I haven't been using that room upstairs. I want to empty that room out. But before I do that, I have to repaint this room. This floor, it used to be a wood floor originally. I ripped it out. I need to patch it up and just paint the floor because it's a concrete slab. This is the basement, so I need to paint that, and then I'm good to go. Then I'm gonna bring everything back down, and then I should take care of that, and then I'm gonna keep that permanent here. Uh, you know, because the problem that I had a year or so ago was we were getting a little bit too much water in the basement. But now that I've been taking care of that too, I still got to seal up a few things outside. And that's only when you get a lot of rain, like, a whole bunch of rain at one time. Otherwise, you get a little bit of water, like a little puddle. That's it. It's not much. It's not flooding, nothing like that. So it's nothing. It's nothing major. So So I'm gonna bring everything back down now, and I'm gonna set it up nicely. I want to have my like what I used to have before. I want to have my transceivers at one wall, all my receivers behind me. Uh, Maybe I put up a big screen near me, so if I do SDR, I can show the SDR. Yeah, I want to set it up differently. I have a new standing desk there that I haven't even unboxed yet because the other one is gonna stay up there. It's too big. I don't want to bring that one down. So I have a smaller standing desk here. So I'll keep that one up there because I'll leave it up there for now. So I want to. So in other words, I want to make this room all radio related room for live streaming and things like that. That's it. And my shack every day when I use my radios every day. Right now, I upstairs I'm wasting that space, and we might rent that room out in the future. Especially, well, if cost keeps going up to the roof. So yeah. Ron Sear. Oh, sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. Sorry. I'm gonna say Sire, like Cyrus. Ron Sire. Cyr, like Cyrus. Like Cyrus the virus. I don't know. Cyrus. You know what I mean, Cyrus. I love the nighttime radio on AM USA stations. Yeah. I mean, I listen to a lot of talk radio, but there's days that I kind of like lately, of course, because we have an election today. It's been gearing up toward that. So I'm glad that after today, hopefully the talk will start dying down because a lot today is just the last few weeks have been crazy. I haven't I and then of course like the sports radio, but I listen to a little bit of radio. But lately I had to tune it down because there's too much politics. It's too much. I just can't. So after today, hopefully, you know, it'll be a good outcome. And then, okay, let's see here. Okay, rounds. Okay. No, you got it right the first time. Sire. When I say round sire or seer, I say sire. Okay, like a seer. Okay, seer. Round seer. Okay, like a seer. French thingy, tingly. I don't know what the hell. Okay. And welcome back, Shortwave Archive. Yeah, my live stream originally got cut off because the Chrome browser crashed, and then I had to open up a new live. It's okay. I'm not gonna be on too long, and then I might come back tonight. I don't know yet. It depends. Either this channel or the Danny Show channel for the election coverage. But that's not gonna happen till later on. At least till I'm gonna say 8 o'clock Eastern, around that time maybe. If I do the live stream tonight, because over here the polls close at 9 o'clock Eastern, but a few states and the East Coast close at 8 o'clock. So by eight, I'm gonna say by 8:30 or so, we're gonna know right away who's already winning some states. So if I come on the stream, I want to know. I'm gonna probably know what street what, or I might not come out. I don't know. I see how I feel, and let's hope. Let's hope that we pick the right person. I hope people, even if they don't pick the right person, in my case, I have to respect the decision. And but let's see if enough people have. Let's see if enough people are fed up with certain things that I am fed up with, and we want to fix this problem, especially some of these issues, or whatever. I think he's going to win tonight. I think he's going to win. I think enough people, from what I see, enough people are fed up, like me, and they want to see. That's it. We're done with this stupidness, with this messing with the kids and all that crap. You know, men's playing in women's sports. Come on, we need to stop all this crap. Men playing in women's sports. We need to end this nonsense. I'm sorry. You know, just too much nonsense now. Shortwave Archive, yeah, I'm thinking of streaming tonight. Okay, I may, let me see. I'm definitely gonna look out for your channel. Yeah, best wishes. Well, also pray, pray, because right now, the bigger picture is the process. The problem is that 2020 was so bad. I remember 2020 like it was yesterday. Early in that evening, he was winning. He was winning. I mean, it looked like he was going to win big. And then all suddenly, one state was too close to call. Then there was another state that was too close to call. And then by midnight, I was already, okay, this is going to be some fucking shit going on here. And then I was laying in bed. I couldn't sleep. I was put on the radio. I was listening to Radar Radio. I remember Radar Radio. That's what I was listening to. I was listening to them talk. And then there was more stuff coming out. Oh, suddenly, this state is now, Trump had the lead on this state. All suddenly now is getting close. Then by the next morning, Biden took the lead. Like all suddenly, you found 50,000. Like Trump will be up like by 50,000 votes, some crazy number. And then by the next day, not only Biden caught up to him, he passed him. Like it didn't. It was very suspicious. And that's when I said, "Oh my God!" And that's why a lot of people got angry. A lot of people got angry because you know what? We shouldn't go through this. Everything should be counted. I remember when I was a kid, when I was a little kid, I would watch, with my mother, when I was a little boy in the living room, black and white TV. By 11 o'clock, we knew who was the president. I remember when Ronald Reagan beat Walter Mondale. It was not even, it was like he won every state except for Minnesota. I think it was like 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, 9:30, we already knew Ronald Reagan was going to be the president of the United States when he ran against Walter Mondale. You know, when Jimmy Carter won and he beat Ford, I remember that. It was the same night. There was no, oh, it's undecided. We have to wait. And they had to wait a few days. Then they had to go to a court proceeding. All this. We didn't have none of that. We can't do that now. And DC, okay. I thought he only won Minnesota. I forgot. Because that's his home state, Minnesota. But anyway, we knew the same night. Even in the exception of 2000, that was a disaster too. In 2004, we knew. Not 2004. Well, 2004 when Bush beat up. Yeah, we knew that. 2008, Obama the same night. Obama was the president the same night because I voted for Obama. I remember back then I did vote for him. That was my last Democrat that I voted for ever. Not before they really went crazy. And I voted for him because I didn't want no more, I wanted to end the war in Iraq and all that. That's why I voted. I voted because I wanted him to end the wars. It was already going on for 8 years. I mean, not 8 years. 2004. When it happened? 2000. It was like 4 years. And I already saw. Remember, that's when the WMD and they never found anything. That's when I said, okay, forget it. You know what? I don't want another Bush. Another, not Bush, but another Bush appointee. That's when I said, you know what? I'm going to give Obama a chance. And of course, it was a mistake, but he really divided this country. He really took it to another direction. But those were called the same night. And then, I don't know what happened after 2016, 2020, or something. We can't fucking, I hate to say it, we can't. We lost our ability to count votes. I'm hoping that's not the case tonight. I'm hoping we get a clear-cut winner. And I'm being honest. I'm hoping we get a clear-cut winner and no shenanigans. That's all I'm asking for. That's all I'm asking for. No shenanigans. And if the people have spoken and they elect her, as much as I'm going to disagree with the decision, as long as it's fair and square, that's it. That's all. I just don't want the thing to drag on, and we get more division. That's it. Yeah. Shortwave archive. Having all the radios I can possibly turn on at the same time. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna do that. But yeah, I'm gonna listen in. But I'm hoping that, I'm hoping that when I put on the radio tonight, when I'm in the boiler room, I'm gonna stay up late. It's some good news. Not what I heard in 2020. Red Eye Radio. That was the worst. That was one of the worst nights hearing that stuff. I know from what I hear is gonna be this is what I also hate about this. From what I hear, T-Radio Net 32 is they're saying, oh, it's gonna be a few counties that's gonna decide the whole election. Why do a few counties have to decide the election? It shouldn't be that close. I'm sorry. Either the people have really spoken and we're going to get him, or the people really spoken and we're going to get her. Because I don't believe these polls. Because some polls saying that she's up by 7 points in this state, and this is crazy. It's like, are you kidding me? Or on all swing states, she's up by this much points. And then they throw that plus or minus margin of error. Like they try to, come on, man. Like, do you really think in 2020 he got 81 million votes? Do you really believe that? I don't believe that. Okay, I don't believe that fucking guy got 81 million votes. That Joe Biden got 81 million votes. I'm sorry, I don't believe that shit. I believe a bunch of those were fabricated votes. They gamed the system. They gamed the system. That's what they did. Kudos to that. They gamed the system. That's what happened. They exploited the system. You know, I believe that he got 75 million votes. That's more realistic. But 81 million, the other guy, nah. I don't believe that's just ridiculous. That's crazy. Over and under. Anyway, I hope it's the old. I hope it's over. I really hope. I hope he does. I want to see a statement. We need a statement too. That's the other thing. I don't want him to win. I want a statement. I want, like, for example, I'm in New York State. I'm in New York State. I want Gillibrand out of here. People like that. You know what I'm saying? I want, like, across the board. You understand? You got to be across the board. That's what we got to have. I don't want, like, barely one and then we can't do nothing because, like it's like split. You know, if the people are gonna speak, they better speak. That's it. You know. So I'm hoping the latter. I'm hoping that is a statement. Now, if it's a statement on their end, then that's it. Then I'm done. I'm gonna be like, well, you know what? If the people have spoken, here you go. I'm gonna bring my lawn chair. I'm gonna sit back. Here you go. Watch the destruction of this country. That's it. But I want to see a statement on our end. I want to see a statement because that means that people did not really go out there and vote. People could several people already say, I'm not gonna vote. Well, there you go. Don't complain when energy prices go through the roof, higher than what they are now. Don't complain. I don't want to hear no more complaints about all that. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. Let me read it. Let me read your statement. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get a winner tonight. I'm hoping we do. I'm really hoping we do. All right. Wednesday at the earliest. Just hope that the project we're gonna end 4 years ago. Well, anything 4 years ago was a joke. But and of course, you know, some of it they're gonna blame it on the pandemic. That's fine. That's not the case now. So that's not the case now. Yeah. Ron Sear, or I keep saying, yeah. I'm gonna say Sear. Scary time, but these times must come to, yeah. Because and it's not only this country, it's the world. Because the world is looking at this. The world is watching this. The world is watching this. That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about that too. The world is watching this. And depending on what happens, I know he wants to end the war in Ukraine. He wants to get them both on. He said as soon as he get elected, he wants to get them both on the negotiating table. He wants to end the war in Ukraine. I want to see that. Whether it's possible, I don't know. But at least he talked about ending the war in Ukraine. Things like that. So it is scary times, Ron. It is scary times. So you ready into the? I have the over and under at 300 electoral votes. I'll take the under. No, I'm hoping it's 300. I'm hoping it's a statement. I'm really hoping it's a statement. We need a statement because we need to tell people in this country that we're not gonna put up with that anymore. We're done. We're not gonna go down that road with the socialist crap. We're not gonna do all that. You're not gonna tell me about my kid. You're not gonna tell me when my kid, I because I'm not gonna put up with that. You're not gonna, my son is my son. He's a boy. Don't confuse him and tell him, oh, but you might be a girl because like they brainwash that nonsense. And then on top of that, the surgeries itself and all that. But again, I mean, first of all, anybody in their right mind knows that any child cannot make a decision on that stuff like that. Okay? I mean, that's just common sense. Okay? The whole, gender transition, all that stuff. That's that if you want to do that later on in life, when you're older, that's your business. But don't do that to the kids. Even when I was 21, you think I knew what I wanted to do in my life when I was 21? When I was 21, I still didn't know I still had no clue what I wanted to do with the rest of my life. Even when I was 25, all I knew was I wanted to go to college and get a degree. That's all I knew. I didn't know if I wanted to if I wanted to get married and have children. I didn't know all these things. I didn't think about those things. So you gotta tell somebody when they're, not even a teenager, about the gender, about you. Maybe you want to be this and that. You're gonna be stupid. That's just fucking stupid. This shit makes no fucking sense. I'm sorry. No. Well, I know WABC, they're doing a special. That's the station I listen to, but that starts around 6 o'clock. I believe at 6 o'clock they're gonna start. So yeah, a lot of stations, even 1010 wins, all new station. I think after a certain time they're gonna start cutting. Yeah, it's a big deal. The national, every 4 years, the presidential election is always a big deal. A lot of the stations on TV too. After, there ain't gonna be no regular programming tonight. Not tonight. Every major network is gonna cover this. It's gonna start around. Well, I don't know about Canada. Well, actually, you know what? There's some Canadian stations are gonna cover this too. I take that back. Some Canadian stations are gonna cover this. I think, yeah, because it also impacts them. I don't know about Mexican stations. I have no idea. But I know a lot in America, all these stations are going to get there. They're not going to be no regular programming. And yeah, of course, BBC, Sky News, a lot of major international stations are going to cover this too. They'll be covering it real time. Because remember, everybody wants to be the first one to announce it. And they're going to have their panel. They're going to have their panel of people. They're going to have their opinion about this candidate and this candidate, what the policy is going to be for the next 4 years. All these things. Yeah, it's not going to be this. This is a worldwide thing. This is a worldwide thing. President of Mexico right now, she's going to be glued to the TV watching this. Just like the president of Canada, he's going to be glued watching the TV because either it's going to be this way or it's going to be this way. Every major leader in the free world right now, and in Russia, even Russia is going to be watching this, and China. Better believe that China and Russia are going to be watching this closely. They're going to watch this closely because it's going to go one way or the other. It's going to be a dramatic change either one way or the other. So yeah, it's gonna impact. Yeah, yeah, especially exactly every country. Remember NATO, all the NATO countries. Because he mentioned he wants to end. He said he as soon as he's elected he wants to go talk to Putin and Zelensky and he wants to get them on the negotiating table. He wants to end this war. So there's going to be some kind of talks, you know. So this is a big deal for a lot of. Same thing with Taiwan and China. You don't think Taiwan is worried, is concerned about this? You know, they talking about that if she wins, Taiwan is going to get invaded. We don't know. We don't know. You know, if he's elected, they might just back off. Say, oh, we're not going to do that now. We'll wait. We'll wait 4 more years. We'll wait 4 more years or whatever. But they're saying that if she's elected, Taiwan is gone within the next 2 years. I heard that on a few talk radio shows that I listen to. Within 2 years, they say that if she gets elected, within 2 years, there's going to be an invasion of Taiwan because they already have a massive buildup. Of course, they already started moving the chip factories here. I believe there's one in Arizona that he just opened up. So there's some big implications that could happen. You know, so a lot of things like that. Like Taiwan is a big one. You know, and Middle East. Same thing with the Middle East. You know, Iran, for example. For example, with the releasing all that money back to Iran, and then this thing happened with Israel. They said it correlated. So of course, when Trump was president, he cut the money off from Iran, and they weren't doing all this. So we don't know. We see what happens. One or the other is going to correlate. If she wins, it's just going to be. It could be more of the same in the Middle East, or worse, or it could be the other way, where yeah. Oh no, I'm sure it's going to be all over shortwave too. All over shortwave. You got to tune in to shortwave, so you're going to hear all of this stuff. It's just like 2016 was all over shortwave when he was elected. Yeah, it was all over shortwave. It's gonna be all over shortwave too. Yeah, of course, it's gonna be all over. So yeah, definitely you listen to shortwave too. Absolutely, absolutely listen to shortwave because you're gonna get every perspective from, even Cuba. Uh, you know, for example, Cuba. I'll give you a good example about Cuba. I remember when Obama was president. Remember Obama wanted to open up Cuba again. Remember they were thinking about ending the embargo with Cuba, and he actually went to Cuba, and they actually watched a baseball game in Cuba. Remember that? I don't know if you guys remember that when they went to Cuba. Of course, as soon as Trump became president, he he cut off Cuba right away again. Boom. So you don't think Cuba also as another country? You don't think they wanna, Now, some of it I don't agree with. Some of it, I think the embargo should be lifted already. I think it's not relevant anymore because a lot of that stuff is the Castro brothers and all that. I believe now they should be lifted. That's my opinion on that. And I'm not saying that I'm not saying because of but I believe that they're not like the threat that they was. They're not really the threat. I don't want to say the threat, but they're not really like, this is a long time ago. Remember the Cuban Missile Crisis? A lot of people think it's because of the missiles that were going into Russia. No, that was a retaliation to what was going on with Turkey. Remember, we had missiles in Turkey. We had Pershing missiles. I don't know if people remember the Pershing missile. I remember that Pershing missile. It was a big missile. We had Pershing missiles right there at the doorstep in Turkey. So he decided to retaliate and say, "Oh, we're gonna start putting missiles in Cuba." That's where it came from. Okay, we have missiles all over. Uh, you say Western Europe. We have missiles all over there pointing at the NATO. We still have a whole bunch. But Turkey was the big one. So finally, when the Cuban Missile Crisis was hurting, it ended that because we agreed to say, okay, we're going to take the Pershings out of Turkey. And then we're going to do that, and you're going to get your Russian missiles out of Cuba. Okay? And that's what happened. But we have missiles in Turkey right there. Turkey's right there, right over there. Knocking on Moscow's doorstep, Turkey is right there. And, they're a NATO country, Turkey. But yeah. So, these things, But Cuba's not the same. Cuba's not, they're not the, you know. So I don't know. I think we should end or at least making maybe limited embargo or something. I don't know. Because it's not the Castro brothers. I know when the Castros were there, I know they mentioned they actually, they were afraid that because they had, I know they actually expressed it that they wanted to launch at the U.S. Have the missiles would have stayed in Russia in Cuba, one of them would have launched. They would have started it. It was Cuba that would have started it with a Russian made missile. They would have started it. That was the fear because they really were. Castro were crazy, but that's not the case no more. The leader they have now is Canel, wasn't it? Canel. It's not. They're not. They're not. It's not the same government. So. I think they want to move past that. I think eventually Cuba's just going to be another. Eventually, I don't know when, but I think we need to kind of open the door. Like once you open the door a little bit, and you let them in, you let them see more, then they're going to want more, and then that's it. I think that's the problem. I think we isolated them so much, because that's one thing I give Obama credit for when he did that. I was like, that was good to see. I gotta admit that was a good thing to see when they went to Cuba and they had the exhibition games. I think the Orioles went down there to play with the against the Cuban national team. That the two leaders were there watching a baseball game. That was kind of nice. I was like, okay, you know what? This is good. Maybe this can open up. And then we had started. We were about to open more travel. I was about to maybe do one of those cruises. You leave out of Miami, you go to Havana, you spend a few hours there, and then you come back home. Boat. I wanted to do that, but then You know, of course, 2020. I mean, 2016. They shut all that. So you know, some things. You know, I wish they would have had that open. Things like that. All right, I'm gonna sign off now. It's 1 hour and 40 minutes here on this stream. I think I don't know how many hours I did before, so I think total I might have been over 5 hours right now total. I'm gonna take a break. It's 1:35 in the afternoon. I want to relax for a few hours. I'm gonna get something to eat. Thank you everybody for watching. I don't know if I'm gonna be on tonight. If I am, I don't know if I'm gonna be on this channel tonight or I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know. I think that'll be a last minute thing. So thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you soon, if not tonight. Take care, everybody. Have a good day, and God bless us all.